right. Hope you're all doing well. Especially that one person that keeps getting blocked and opening new accounts just to say more stupid stuff. I'm gonna be using your stuff, and we're gonna be going into the Septuagint. We are going to be looking at the King James Version. I'm sorry, not the Septuagint, because in the King James Version, Genesis 18, we use the name Arvadite. In the Breton version, we use the Araden, and the Araden does not help us right now. Right now, the Arvadite helps us, and I'm going to show you why, because a lot of these people have two names, and the two names is going to show us how to figure it all out. Now, Ed, or Let Us Find a Truth brought this, cracked this egg open. He's Luft in the Clouds is his name now. Luft in the Clouds. Over here. Here we go. When he showed us this video about the 10 Kings, Battle of the 10 Kings. Even before that, there was another video, but it really goes back to Battle of the 10 Kings. So after following Battle of the 10 Kings, and we find out about the Indo-Aryans and the Sudes people, and the 21 kings broken in most likely 10 divisions, why they call it Battle of 10 Kings. All right, so when we find out this big story, we find out that the Indo-Europeans, at that point they were unwilling to sacrifice. It's said briefly in there that they're unwilling to sacrifice. Now what we have here is, if you remember, I did a couple of videos where I did some discoveries showing you that Vishnu is, as you see right here, amazing facts about the Mayan deity Kukulkan. All right, remember K-A-N. Right, and that's still going to take us back to actually the Septuagint, and here we have Khan. Okay, even when we go up to the top, and it says that Cham is born. And see, this is the point of taking down the channel, because you're not going to find this stuff looking for Ham, because Ham doesn't exist. These people had two names, but it's just one person. And we keep looking at the wrong person. So here in this video, we can clearly see what is the name of this person.
The Kukulkan picturization is very peculiar, and this peculiarity arises from the physical distance between these two cultures. Nevertheless, it retained very unmistakable factors: snake, feather, and man. Every Vishnu temple in Tamil Nadu has aspects connecting him to astronomy. Vishnu was a Tamil Asivaka Siddha who specialized in astronomical knowledge. His other names are Kannan, specialized in astronomical knowledge. His other names are Kannan, knowledge. His other names are Kannan.
So right there, Vishnu's other names are Kanan, or you see Parshwanthi. Okay, so if you take this name Parshwanthi and break it up and take the TH and put it up in the place of the SH, you get the same name down here. And you can see his final name is Vishnu. So Vishnu is Kanan, right? So let's show you this other thing. Now, Common understanding among the populace is that Shiva has no parents or no birth. All right, so here we're going to go into some things. So let's go to further in. Now, Parvati is called Purvaja. Again, two names. This means a person who was born early, to whoever you mentioned. So it's an early birth. So here the author states she and female. Here's she and here's female. So we're talking about a woman. All right. So as we analyze this more, quickly it says she is, it looks like Nadia without an N, so it's Adia. Another name for Parvati is Adia. Now I want to show you something. Now when we connect this to the Bible, we go from the Brenton, we're going to be analyzing Genesis 18, so we don't want to go into the Septuagint right now. We want to go to the KJV because it's going to give us the Arvite name. Now, when we read this, Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite and the Amorite. So there's only two names there. Sidon and Heth. Look, when we go to the Brenton, it says Sidon and the Chittit. But clearly in King James Version, there's two sons. Now we've covered Heth and we cover the Chittit. We've covered Sidon to a degree. There's also another name where it's Tsidon, Tisdon, or just silent T, Sidon. But in the KJV, we get the Arvite. Now look closely at the name, A-R-V-A. Now let's go back. Block out the P. A-R-V-A. Now, if you clearly go over here and take the D in Arvade, take the V, just pick it up with your mind, lift it right out of there, lift it to the front, make it a, flip it upside down, make it a P, change the D to a P, put it at the beginning, and it's the woman's name. Parvati. Let's go back. Parvati is Adia. Right? So what's being mentioned here is an acknowledgement actually of the mom. Okay? Sidon or Heth had their wife or their concubine, a child with them, and they grew into what? That family group. There's only two sons. There's 11 tribes. So they had more than one wife. But the ones from that wife became the Arvati, the Arvadite. Because their mom's name is Parvati or Adia. Now, this is another name for them, like, right? Or a simile or metaphor, who cares right now? Just don't forget this one, right?
Vishnu was a Tamil Asivaka Siddha who specialized in astronomical knowledge. His other names are Kannan, Parshvanath, Parthasarathi, Angarahan, and all these names, including the name Vishnu, are title names associated with astronomy.
Okay. No, Canaan is actually a biblical name. Okay, so I understand what you're saying. It's just a title. I've heard people say that about biblical names before. Ha 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 ha. So let's move further into this because we're going to match this up with this right now, right in front of your eyes, right in front of your mother eyes. Are you awake? You're in the land of Nod because the sons of Cain. The, what? Check your Bible precepts, the Chinook. You'll be cast into the land of Nod. Right here you are in Nod, the land of Nod, where you ain't shit. Arvadite, right? That's the woman. She's either the the parent with Sidon or with Heth, right? These and Canaan, who is Vishnu, begot what? Sidon and Heth, right? Now let's go back. What's this one gonna tell us? Once upon a time, a saint asked this question. Now, these are the same, this is one of the same saints that was probably murdered off by the Indos before they left. It was, excuse me, what are they? What are they? Indo-Euro. But this is all in the Mahabharata, however you pronounce it. Let's go and read it real quick. Just the name. No, that's not a good one. Mahabharata. I suck. Mahabharata. And again, the Battle of the Ten Kings is in the Mahabharata. You forget that B. All right. So, Saint asks Shiva, who's your daddy? And he replies, Brahma. Brahma's my father. Okay? So, if you're wondering who Shiva is, for right now, well, let's show you. Who's your grandfather? And he went on to say, who's your grandfather? Who's your granddaddy? And Vishnu says, Vishnu is my grandfather. Let's look. So we go over here, and we have Canaan, who in the Brenton Septuagint is Chanan, and Chan can also mean Khan, so it's Canaan begot Sidon and the Chetit, or back to the KJV, Sidon or Heth. So, do you understand what this means? I will write it out on the screen for you to make it easy for you. We'll just click that, and we'll click that, and we'll say Brahma Brahma is Sidon or he is Heth. That is the series conclusion. Shiva's mother is Parvati. Parvati. So she is the mother of the Arvites. Arvadites. Right? Yeah, yeah. Vishnu is Canaan, or Canaan. So we're talking about Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, and it's contained within these 4 verses. Canaan, Vishnu. Sidon or Heth is Brahma, and Shiva is from the mother of the Arvadite tribe, who is Parvati. There's plenty of you out there that do extra research. And one of you is going to discover the rest of this before I get back around to it.